Welcome to the Morning Update. I'm Erin Roan. Alec Baldwin is said to be charged with involuntary manslaughter over a fatal shooting on the set of the movie Rust. The actor had been rehearsing for a scene in New Mexico when the gun went off, killing cinematographer Helena Hutchins in 2021. The film's armourer is also said to be charged. Santa Fe District Attorney Mary Carmack-Altweis says there was a lack of safety on set with live ammunition available.
And then they somehow got loaded into a gun, handed off to Alec Baldwin. He didn't check it. He didn't do any of the things that he was supposed to do to make sure that he was safe or that anyone around him was safe. And then he pointed the gun at Helena Hutchins and he pulled the trigger.
Another 3 people have been charged over the murder of First Nations schoolboy Cassius Turvey in WA. The 15-year-old died after he was attacked in October last year. The trio are accused of being with another man who is already before the courts. There are calls for the federal government to introduce tougher measures to stamp out child sex abuse material on tech platforms. International Justice Mission Australia Chief Advocacy Officer Amy Smith says tech companies need to be held accountable.
Most Australians would be alarmed to know that more than 85 million images and videos of child sexual abuse materials were identified just last year. And the reality is that some Australians are taking advantage of technology to pay for young children to be sexually abused via webcams.
Australians can sign an open letter to the Prime Minister to show their support of stronger legislation. And the BAFTA nominations are out. Kate Blanchett has scored another nod for her work in Tar, while Baz Luhrmann's Elvis scored 9 nominations. All Quiet on the Western Front led the way, though, with 14 nods. To sport now, Thanasi Kokkinakis has been knocked out of the Australian Open in the second round after Andy Murray delivered an incredible 5-set comeback. Murray was 2 sets down before finding another gear to take the match, which finished up just after 4 a.m. local time. Fellow Aussie Alex is also through to the third round after beating Frenchman Adrian Manarino in 4 sets.
I found something within me to kind of tell me to keep on going at an extra level of intensity and then manage to change the whole match around.
Alexei Poprin took out the biggest match of his career, beating 8th seed Taylor Fritz. And in the men's Big Bash, the Sydney Thunder beat the Melbourne Renegades by 8 wickets. In entertainment news, the city in France has asked Madonna if it can loan a 19th century painting, which it believes she now owns. The work was lost during World War I. The city in northern France hopeful the painting will help it qualify to be the European capital of culture. It's believed the singer bought the painting at auction for almost $2 million in New York in 1989. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcasts team. We'll see you later on for another episode of The Update.